Hi, this is Grandma Laurie. Today's story is school shopping. Before you know it, school will start, said Mrs. Mouse as she finished making breakfast for Stanley and Alice Mouse. A collective "Aww" came from the two children. They had a great summer playing with friends, visiting both grandparents, and generally goofing around. "My friend Eddie is homeschooling this year. Can't I do that too?" asked Stanley. "Eddie is very focused on school, my dear," Mrs. Mouse said. "You, however, are not." Stanley thought about it for a moment. He was about to get upset, but then realized Mom was right. "Can I get a pencil with a butterfly on it?" asked Alice. She loved shopping for school supplies. "As a matter of fact, you may," Mrs. Mouse said. "We're going school shopping today." Alice jumped up and down. She was ready to go get dressed when she saw the look. Alice sat down. The children finished breakfast and helped Mom clean up the kitchen before getting dressed. It didn't take long to get ready. Alice had been thinking about what she wanted to get for this school year. Her personal checklist included a fancy backpack with flowers on it, a pencil with a big butterfly on it, and lots of cool clothes that would make the other girls jealous. Stanley's list was shorter. He only wanted to make sure he had the latest sneakers and a backpack that would hold his bicycle helmet. As they walked to the store, Mrs. Mouse said, "Okay, you're both old enough to do your own shopping. Here's the list the school sent over. You're each responsible for getting your own things. Just make sure to stay within your budget." The children grabbed their lists and went their separate ways. Mrs. Mouse headed for the coffee bar for some quiet time before seeing what the children picked. Before long, the children found their mom. As Mrs. Mouse went through each child's list to compare it to what they got, she was surprised at how close both got to their budgets. Except one thing. Alice had chosen a very expensive backpack. Yes, it was perfect, but staying within budget was important too. "Sweetie, I know you want this backpack, but we must be within budget. Everything else you got is perfect, but we need to look for a different backpack," said Mrs. Mouse. They went back to the backpack section. Mrs. Mouse helped Alice pick out one that wasn't as blingy and was more practical, while still having a design that met Alice's image. That night, as the children were settling into bed, Mrs. Mouse talked to Mr. Mouse about their shopping trip. "I'm very proud of the children. They basically met their budgets and didn't argue when we had to substitute some less expensive items for the ones they picked," Mrs. Mouse said. Mr. Mouse just smiled. "That's great. It's time for them to realize a budget is necessary to be a responsible person. And I'm proud of you too, my dear. You were able to get Alice's favorite backpack without her seeing it. It'll be a nice gift for the winter break." This has been Grandma Laurie. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the story. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share so I can continue bringing you great stories. Thank you.